Rock and roll. Well, come on in. I'll show you around. So my wife makes me lunch, and she makes me, this is a tuna salad sandwich. Tuna salad sandwich made with her own special recipe. It has mustard in it. I've got fresh strawberries and blackberries. Very good. Good range. Got some digestive cookies with chocolate. I've got a Life Smart. I need all the help I can get. Life Smart yogurt with its 0% milk fats. Somebody's trying to tell me something. I've got a diet drink as well. And then I've got carrots. So for, you can see I'm wearing glasses. This maybe will improve my vision. All that carotene. And then I've got one of these nefarious, everybody knows now these are bad for you, but they taste good. So I've got a granola bar there as well. Packed complete with a spoon, just so I don't have to rely on the plastics and fill our landfill areas with all sorts of bad things. I mean, other than the packaging and the cans, right? Okay, so there you know how I eat. It's what keeps me healthy. Okay, these are lanyards and different name tags from when I've been at conferences and symposia, when I've been guest, speaking, presenting. Here's a presenter one, purple ribbon. It's like kind of being in the 4-H club, when you win something, best cow at the show. That's me right there with a button and a ribbon and all of that. And so, breakfast club, they all have my name on it. It makes me feel important when I come into my office to see, 50 or 60 tags with my name on it. It makes me feel like I've been invited places because I'm popular. It's actually, I get invited because I pay the registration fee, just so that's really clear. My daughter, who when I painted this, she was 3, she's now 14. And then just moving along, this is my oldest child, my son. And he's just about to finish his first year of college. And at this point, he was 8 years old, so he's now 19. And this is my middle child, my middle son. He's in grade 11. And at the time this was done, he was 5 years old. Okay, so these are oil paintings that I did. They function as one piece. You can see each of the panels are the same size, and then the spaces are the same size as the 2 colored panels at the end. So it works as a triptych, a 3-panel painting. So I came to this career firstly as a painter. So I'm a professional painter, and I've worked in graphic design, and then I taught people how to draw from the figure. So this is what's known as painting from the figure. So I taught drawing from the figure and anatomy, and then I taught figure painting. And I moved from there into administration, and what I do now is I work in organizing people who teach this type of work, and I teach across 18 different programs. So I'm the dean of the School of Media Art and Design, but I suppose I started in life as a small child, like the subjects of these paintings, but eventually I became a slightly bigger child who painted, and then became a painting professor. Administering to a School of Media Art and Design, as you know, I'm a painter, but I'm also a skier, very avid skier, and I taught my kids, these are my 3 kids, back when they were about the age of, they were in that painting. We were living in Maine, and you can tell we're living in Maine because of the wild lobsters in the woods. So they're playing with the lobsters and posing for a family photo. This is my 2 boys when they were first learning how to ski. This little monkey here is not quite 3, and this young man is about 6. And this is my daughter in her 2nd year of skiing. She's 3 years old and very proud of her skis. Her skis are 80 centimeters long, about this long. And she's quite an accomplished skier. Actually, all 3 of them are. These 2 boys are now instructors. He just got his level 2 instructor certification on Friday, and he's a level 1 instructor. And my daughter races in both giant slalom and slalom, and she just finished her season on Saturday. She won a couple of bronze medals. I drive in here on Monday mornings really early. I leave the house at about 4:30. Try to get here by 7 o'clock in the morning, start my week. I stay with my brother in Ajax, and then Friday afternoon I go home and spend the weekend in London, Ontario with my family. They, all being teenagers, they thought they would rather be orphans than move. So I live here during the week, they live there, we get together on weekends. So when I get here, I've got to be prepared. I've got to have all my stuff here, and I keep these shoes here, and you can see I'm ready to jump into them. I don't just keep shoes here for a quick change. I have a whole wardrobe here. Come with me. All right, come in here. You have to have a look. You have to have a look. I've got a jacket for every occasion. See? Hey? A little more conservative. Something a little darker. Very academic. Leather patches on the elbows. And then rounding out my wardrobe, something a little earthy. Okay? So now you've seen my wardrobe. You've seen my shoes. You've seen my lunch. You've seen me eat my lunch. Now it's time for me to go to work. So I'm going to have to leave. But before I do, I'd like to thank you for welcoming me to the herd. It's nice to be a water buffalo.